In action.
All right, welcome back, episode 3, for nostalgic reasons. And for this time, brought my man J Snipe
In the flesh.
in the flesh, and basically we're gonna try something a little different.
Try.
Definitely an attempt. It's definitely gonna be an attempt. But basically, I thought about this idea of like, say like you have like a record label or whatever, right? And like, how would you want to construct that record label? If you could take 5 artists, who would you take? And like, I like a fantasy draft or whatever. Who would you choose to be on your record label to make it the best record label possible? Out of all the artists that are out, I bet anyone that's out, whoever, different genres. It could be pop, it could be R&B, it could be rap, it could be rock, it could be whatever.
You just want 5.
Just want 5.
All right. Okay. So
So
you want to go first, or
I think the best way to do this is back and forth. So I go, you go, or you go, I go.
okay? You can go first.
All right.
I'm actually
So-
intrigued to see who you say.
So all right.
It's like I know who you're gonna say, but
Oh yeah.
why wouldn't your first one be who I'm thinking of?
All right. Thanks. I mean, yeah. Thanks.
But go ahead. No, say.
Like, let me see. My first overall pick.
Let's cut.
Gotta go with the man Drizzy Drake.
Expected. That was expected.
Of course, I mean,
I'm not mad at it.
if you're gonna give me the number 1 overall pick, why wouldn't I pick the number 1 guy in the game?
I got you. I'm not mad at it.
I mean,
haven't
Drizzy.
voted, so
That would definitely be, the hit maker. You know, this man never misses, in my opinion. So
I'll give you that one.
the GOAT, in my opinion, just is what it is. Got to pick right guy.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I'm looking at this as the aspects of like, if I want numbers, if I want to bring followers, I want to bring a group of people that's going to continually listen to this one person for like the next 10 years, I'm probably going to go with Ed Sheeran because I actually learned some information about him. Overseas, he was like doing tours and stuff.
Okay.
He was getting paid like ridiculous amount of money per show. I want to say it was like 50 million per show, or I think it was almost like 9 figures. It was like 100 million per show almost, where it added up to him almost being a billionaire at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I know he's got a crazy following, and I know that he could definitely take the label to, he'll keep it consistent. He'll keep the people coming. He'll get the money going. He'll be the big house. He'll be the powerhouse of my label. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going.
That's definitely not a bad pick. That's definitely not a bad pick.
I'm not just going rap here. I'm going all.
Oh no, neither am I.
All aspects. But no, you picked Drake first. My first was Ed Sheeran, just simply because of what he can do on the charts, and I love his music. I mean, at our prom, what was that song? What's that song? That we found love right from the start. That genre was our prom song, so
I know I do that song.
he's got history. Are you serious? I know y'all know what the fuck I just said. I don't know if he knows, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I forget.
y'all know what I just said. Yeah, it's your turn.
So Ed Sheeran. All right. So my number 2 overall pick. I'm not gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with somebody young because like we're doing this. If we're starting a record label right now, can't really deal with like the people that we grew up with. Starting to age out. But my second overall pick, I think I'm gonna pick.
Be careful, second overall pick.
Dang, there's so many people. Oh my god.
You got 4 minutes. Though.
All right. I don't care. This man's deceased, but I think I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go Juice WRLD. I know for a
I
fact.
didn't know we were doing dead people. That's what I was telling him. I didn't know we were picking dead people. I don't think it counts.
I mean,
I
only
don't wanna
reason
pick dead people.
why I'm picking Juice WRLD is because I know for a fact he still has a bunch of music that hasn't come out yet.
That's just I don't like.
I mean, it's
dead
a cheat
people.
code. It's a cheat code.
I don't like picking dead people.
All right.
You get a whole pass for being dead. Your music literally goes up because of that. Like Pop Smoke's music went up because he died. Juice. I'm not saying Juice WRLD didn't have the talent, but his death 100% made that album get 400K sales.
Only reason why I'm saying Juice WRLD is because he still has things in the
I
vault.
understand
Unlike Pop Smoke, this
every
man.
artist has shit in the vault that they're not going to release.
Nah,
ever.
they said Pop Smoke's done. They said he doesn't.
Pop Smoke had his first off. They picked over from like a couple hundred songs. So there's
They said that they said there's nothing left in the vault. They said that
because there's songs they hadn't picked. But that joint that 50 Cent did, there was a whole bunch of shit they could have picked from.
No, I'm saying they said like after this latest album, they say like
they're not dropping no more.
Yeah.
but he has music still that
That's
we
why
haven't
not
heard.
finished.
That's what I'm getting at though. That we haven't heard though. Every artist has music that we haven't heard yet, bro. That's just how it is. I mean, I hope that's how it is for artists. Like,
All right, so you want
what?
You want me to take my pick back?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't want you to pick dead people.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Because I would otherwise.
Who'd you pick?
I mean, if we're picking dead people, I want to pick Michael. Like, what the hell?
Oh, not yet.
I mean,
No,
like,
but I mean, if we're building for like the future, like I mean,
you don't think Michael could still make units if he was alive? He would sell units.
but I mean, I see your point. Dang, that's that. I should steal one of yours. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm saying first off, I already know you're probably trying to steal. You better not. Or keep that noise over there. Keep that right over there.
Dude, got to
buy
take away. How does that
What do you mean, bro?
No, I'm joking.
There's an aspect. I'm just looking at it as dead people don't count because you get that whole luxury of that's why they popped recently is because they died. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick. Juice WRLD still is an amazing artist, but he would not have hit 400K if he didn't die.
All right, well, with my second overall pick, I think I'm gonna pick Lil Baby off Potential. I really went back into like his catalog. He's been on like every major like album that came out within like the past like couple years. He's been on Lil Wayne's Funeral album. He's been on Donda. He's been on CLB. He's been on J Cole's album. He's been on I think he was on Big Sean's album. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. I don't know.
Okay.
But he's been on a lot of albums. So like, with all that being said, though, at the same time, this man has to drop a crazy album. You know, he cannot flop. He's been on all those crazy albums, and I see his potential. I see where he's getting at. But
Lil Baby's potential.
No, I'm saying
you don't see where he is at.
I'm talking about in terms of like dropping an album.
His album, My Turn. You see what that doing?
No, I understand that, but I'm talking about like this next project.
Okay, you're saying you wanted to top that? Because that's a pretty hard one to top, to be honest with you. Because he murdered it with that one. That was his one where it was like Baby's a goat type shit. Like that album was like he's really out here. Like,
I just think that him being on all those albums, I think that's like building more anticipation for his release that's going to come out. I don't know when he's dropping an album, but like he's been on everybody's album. He's been holding his weight. So I mean, I just think that that's my number two.
So my turn. All right, my number two. I'm gonna go female. Got some cranberry. Well, I don't know what that means, but okay. I want to go. Why is that female though? Because of periods.
I just
why? What's it do with female?
Nothing.
Okay.
Cranberry juice.
All right. Yeah. I'm actually debating between two females right now in my head, and I haven't decided right now. But I think I'm gonna go Rihanna, just because what her music is, how very distinct her following is too, and how crazy she is in the industry in general. She actually has her hands in a lot of different shit, but I can't think of one person that's ever talked shit on Rihanna. So specifically, not because of that, but that helps my decision of making her my second because her music is good. She stays out of trouble. She doesn't have anything against her really. She has a clothing line FNR that's doing amazing. Yeah, she's a household name like shit, actually. She's a very big household name. She's been running for a decade too, just like Drake, if we're really going to be honest with you. She's been running ever since 2007, so I think I'm going to have to put Rihanna on that list.
The only thing with that, she doesn't drop albums consistently.
That's not what we're doing this for, though.
I feel you. No, that's a good. That's definitely a heavy hitter.
That's what I'm saying. I'm making a list of heavy hitters.
No, facts. I think I'm gonna take your female idea. But this is I'm biased with this pick. I'm gonna choose this woman because number one, I've had a crush on her for the past 20-something years.
Here we go.
Number two, I think that I might have the ability to, revitalize her career a little bit.
Here we go.
But I gotta go with Ashanti because I gotta go to Ashanti. Oh. So hold on, we're gonna act like she's not one of the baddest in the game right now. She's not even 40 yet, and she's still killing it. She's in her late 30s, still looking. He's gonna try to get me out of here, but y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know. My fault, y'all. Oh, back with Ashanti, Ashanti. Oh, one Ashanti.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Who'd you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. I was waiting for you to say something.
I'm about to build up the anticipation.
Yeah. Okay, Ashanti.
No, I'm definitely gonna build up Ashanti because 01 Ashanti.
01 Ashanti.
Or an 02 Ashanti, cuz. Oh my god, cuz.
Put her on the list.
Cuz.
That 02.
I'm biased. Like I said, I'm biased. I just
I'm
would want to pick Ashanti just cuz, like.
I'm not mad at it. She's an old school name. I think a lot of people like her. She has a great following too.
Yeah. Plus her voice is just amazing too. I think. Her voice is
Never heard anyone say that.
Really?
I've never heard anyone say her voice. I mean, she can sing, but I never heard anyone say her voice is amazing. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I never. I'm not mad at it though.
Whole
Was that your third?
Yeah, that's my third pick.
Okay, nice. Ashanti.
A whole Ashanti fan.
Oh, Ashanti fan. I like.
Listen. If you go on my phone, go to Apple Music, I got like 5 albums of Ashanti in there.
Nice. I'm not.
Ashanti.
Well, now I'm surprised, but no, I'm not mad at it.
I said I'm not surprised. You should.
No, I am surprised. I said I was surprised.
Let's say you should.
Ashanti as number 3. I promise you, my number 3 is so different. Number 3, I'm gonna have to pick my guy. Obviously, he just got to be here. I have to pick Lil Uzi Vert. One, because and it's funny. I just saw a video. This guy was making fun of Uzi. Actually, what he said was, he said Uzi makes songs for niggas born after 2005, which is kind of like bars almost in a way. He's kind of making fun of people, but he does have a young following, so he will be here for the next 5, 7 years, whatever X amount. And he just sells. He sells anything. You know, there was at one point Tekashi 6ix9ine was scared to drop when Uzi dropped because he knew his numbers would get taken away if Uzi were to drop whenever he dropped. He realized that in his head, and he didn't say that word for word, but that was the conclusion he came to.
Right.
Uzi still has a great following. He's a seller. He's fucking unique as hell. He has a fucking cult following. He doesn't have a fan base. He has a cult. That's the way I would put that. But yeah, I want him in my 3 spot.
Dang, talk about on the 6ix9ine thing. That would his career just could have been. I think he could have been like not one of the greatest, obviously, but like he could have. Yeah, he could have been like a lot bigger than what he is now. If he didn't go through all that BS, like he could definitely would have been a lot bigger than what he is. Because he was like, even though people were hating on him, he definitely was making hit for hit.
He was a great song maker, yeah.
Yeah, he was making hits constantly, and he was proving people wrong.
He was popping, and it just went all downhill. But all that trolling and shit, everyone fucking told him that trolling's gonna come with a cost. You better cut it out. He never cut it out, and it went downhill from there. I can't feel bad for him at that point, but he's back out, still in the media, still.
Is he even still making music?
Well, he's just still relevant because he's fucking with Steve Will Do. I don't know if you know that is. He's from Nelk. He's fucking with Nelk, so he's staying relevant. So good for him, I guess. But music wise, I don't know if he's ever gonna pop back to.
Yeah, no,
like
I can get
Kiki and shit, all that shit. That he's not going to be that guy again. But
yeah, it's definitely.
He's just staying relevant. So he's never going to be on my list.
No, I was just But
my 3 are Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, and Lil Uzi. That's my 3 right now.
I got
Your 3, Drake,
Lil Baby, and Shanti.
Okay. I'm just picturing those 3 on a boat, and it makes sense actually.
Lit, cuz.
And they would probably make a fire fucking song, to be real with you. Lil Baby, Drake, and Ashanti. Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, and Lil Uzi would blow my mind. Alright, you know. I said Ed. Well, actually, Ed Sheeran. What I said, Ed Sheeran.
You said Ed Sheeran.
Was it Sharon? How do you pronounce it? You tell me.
Oh, Sharon.
Is that pronounced officially? Because I've actually heard both, but I don't know.
Well, you got me then.
I don't know. I don't know the actual definition. I never asked him how he says his last name, so it could be.
How you say you should say.
It could be Bonquiqui for all I know.
What is it?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
What's his name?
That's not his name. I said Bonquiqui. That's his
last
name. You never heard of that phrase?
Bonquiqui. Never in life.
It's
Bonquiqui. I'm gonna start saying
it's like a stereotype name for black people. You never heard
of
that?
For real? Yeah, it's racist.
Well, not racist.
Oh,
it's like it's like one of those like think of a ghetto name, Bonquiqui. Like it's like one of those stereotypical jumps. Like
I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, let's go back to number 4. Who's your 4th?
Nah, shout out Bonquiqui.
Oh man. Bonquiqui's got you fucked up.
Nah, real rap definitely threw me off of that.
Bonquiqui, she doesn't.
Oh, to her. Okay.
That's a guy's name?
Listen, I don't know.
I've never met any person actually named Bonquiqui, so you're right. I'll give you that one.
Anyway, my 4th pick. I'm really debating on picking this person, even though I'm not necessarily a fan of his music, but I know he would profit my my record label. I think I'm gonna go with The Weeknd.
Oh, I was gonna say this guy
Damn,
too.
that's
Damn.
crazy.
That is crazy. I was literally thinking about the game. I'm thinking I'm gonna say the weekend next.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna pick the weekend just because I'm not the biggest weekend fan. I'm not gonna hold you.
I love it.
But if I'm thinking about it from a business standpoint, I know for a fact that he's popping.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, yo, and he definitely does have like a whole cult following. I don't know. I don't know.
I think him. Well, I don't. He's not signed to a deal anymore. But it's like
No, he never was signed up.
he was never signed to a deal. Are you sure? Yeah. Even when Take Care came out, he wasn't under a deal at all. Wow. So I know Drake definitely got music from him. But
Yeah, they definitely like collabs and stuff. He did. He said I saw him in a Drake interview, and he's talking about how basically like the weekend never signed to Drake or whatever. Like he wanted to build off. He wanted to go off on his own and like start his own label or whatever. Not start his own label. He just thought that he could be bigger without Drake. He didn't need to be signed to Drake or whatever.
I don't think he needed Drake either. I guess because he definitely did it without.
I definitely did. But all right, so you're doing your fourth.
Yeah. So my number 4. I've been thinking about this, and I think I'm actually gonna switch up my whole genre on these niggas out here. I think I'm gonna go Spanish. I've been talking about him a lot recently, but he's been popping. I'm gonna go Bad Bunny.
Oh snap!
I'm sorry, he's just been popping.
Yo, you threw me with
He's
that.
just been popping. Like
Nah, real
he's got. He first off, he has a whole genre that he reaches to. This the Spanish audience. Number one.
Right.
He's literally like the Spanish Drake. Like his shit has some of his shit has billions of views on YouTube. It's like I mean I know YouTube's not the greatest music platform, but it says something. They hit 1 billion views on YouTube, and he's got multiple. He's got a song with Drake that's got 1 billion views.
I saw somebody on someone else's podcast. They were talking about how like that was like a top Drake feature. That was like a top Drake feature with that. And it was more so because of Bad Bunny shows.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. He literally he reaches to the masses of his crowd. It's crazy. They love him. He does it. His debut album did over 100K units, so he can't be mad at that. Like he's out. I like Bad Bunny. I want him on there specifically for the genre, and I think he's still got more to go. He's still literally some of my favorite music he created. So I got to give it up to him. So he's my 4th.
I feel that.
A little surprised. Like I said, I was going with the whole spectrum. I was thinking Spanish as soon as we even brought this topic up. I was thinking Spanish, so I knew I was going to take someone from the Spanish. I just didn't know who yet. I could have picked Anuel. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a tweaker. I mean, he does. He has good music. Like he people listen to him too. Anuel. He's 6ix9ine has a song with him. Nice.
I think I actually do know that.
Yeah, he's nice too. But I'm gonna go Bad Bunny. That's my 4th.
Tweaker. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Bad Bunny's really. There's a list of tweakers. That's my team name for tweaker. That's my label name. Tweaking Ricans. There we go. Tweaking Ricans. You know. Say it. You know what I mean? Say it with pride. That's I'm going Bad Bunny.
Anyway,
who's your 5th? I said anyway. Don't say it like that.
Anyway. I don't know what else
sounds
foul.
foul.
I don't know what else.
You're just trying to discard what I said. Like that just sounds foul.
But my 5th pick, I'm definitely gonna switch genres as well. Anyway, my final pick, just to get my label off the ground. He used to be a rapper, and he actually switched genres to rock and roll, and he knows what I'm talking about. And honestly, I like him in the rock and roll lane more than, or I don't. Is that even is that what that genre is?
I would say more pop rock,
or whatever the genre. I don't know what the proper term for that genre is, but whatever that genre of music is, he excels a lot more than, in my opinion, than when he was a rapper. It just sounds not like he's a great rapper. Not great. He's a good rapper, but I think he's like a lot better in that lane. But MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, his album "Tickets to My Downfall." I think that's a hell of an album. That whole album, I can listen to it damn near all the way through. It has a lot of slaps on there. I just think a lot of songs like my bloody Bloody Valentine.
There's a couple songs I like from MGK during this genre. A lot of songs actually I fuck with, so I'm not mad at it.
A lot like the one song with him and Halsey. I think that's a slap. That was I don't know.
There's We Can Never Be Friends. That's a good one because actually I found out that Alyssa Violet. I don't know if you know who Alyssa Violet is.
Mm.
You know that is? No. She sung one of his songs, and it's We Can Never Be Friends. And I actually fuck with that song heavily. I think that song goes hard. Yeah, I like that.
I thought of one more person.
Oh my gosh.
No, go ahead. No. But yeah, basically, yeah, I would pick MGK. I think he got some years left in him.
Yeah.
Go to another strong 5-year run real quick. On the bread up.
Bad at it.
But yeah, so my 5 is Drake, Lil Baby, Ashanti.
Why are you looking at this guy? I said Ashanti and looked at me like I was gonna say something.
The Weeknd, and MGK. And after he's done, I have an honorable mention that I just thought about. But
so my 5th, all right, here we go. So I got I'm already blanking on my first one. Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, Lil Uzi, Bad Bunny, and my last one's got to be JB, Justin Bieber. It's Justin Bieber. I don't know what else to say. He is literally one of the most consistent heavy hitters that we have. And that's a huge statement to say because he really is. His following is already. We know what that shit is. Ever since the cut for Bieber, I knew his following went hard for him. So he's gonna be here the next 10 years. His storyline's good. I mean, the whole romance with Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber is always going to be entertaining to people. Even now, they say his song "Ghost" is about Selena Gomez, and it's pissed me off. They say it's a new song. It's not a new song. It's on this recent album. I guess maybe it's a new album, but it's been out for months. That song "Ghost," but I like it. His new album actually did do good, and I like his new album. It actually went pretty good. There's a couple songs there I like actually a lot, but it's Justin Bieber. He's consistent. He's going to be here. Young people love him. I know even some older heads kind of fuck with him now, but yeah, I'm going Justin Bieber as my 5th to really to round out my strong top 5 for my league.
Yeah. Plus, I think with my 5, I think there's a lot of artists that definitely like collaborate and stuff like that. Drake and Lil Baby definitely will collaborate. I think Drake and Ashanti. Well, first of all, anyone with Drake, that's just the powerhouse. Anyone with Drake, that's gonna be fire collab or whatever. But I would like to see a Lil Baby MGK collab. I think that would be great.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't think that'd be different. I don't know. I think that'd be different.
It would be different for sure.
I think that would definitely be different. Sure. But my honorable mention of who I was thinking about, realistically, if I would want to swap Ashanti out, I would pick Alicia Cara. You know who that is?
Yeah, I do know who that.
My bad. I understand.
She fucking, what am I doing here? That
I forget what her album is called. It's
I don't know her like that. I don't follow her like that.
Hold on.
Okay, we're not doing this right here.
But no, Alicia Cara though. I forget. I can't look up the song, but I forget. Or I forget what the album's called. But it's her in a blue tuxedo or whatever, and there's a yellow background. If that helps her. But that
helps you. That's not how he's talking.
No, there's I think that whole entire album I listen to, because I just love her voice. But she's definitely that would definitely be someone that I could take into the future with. We're about to be some slaps, cuz some slaps. But I definitely need Ashanti in there for that nostalgia reason, because it's Ashanti.
I mean, if we're doing honorable mentions, I'll name one too. I'm gonna go Ellie Goulding just because it's Ellie Goulding, and that's my favorite female artist, and she's got that twang that I think no one else has. And that's
twang,
and she's popping. She's literally the #1 female artist in the UK. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know where Adele's from. I'm not sure where Adele's from, but Ellie Goulding's one of the most popping female artists overseas. She has billions of views on YouTube. I love her. I would put her as my honorable bench player, I guess. My 6th man.
No, yeah, definitely a 6th man. Want to do a whole 15-man roster?
This guy said that. No, that's the best. That's the best list I can think of that I would have my label. To run for the next 10 years at least to be prime label. That's what I want on my label.
What would your label be? Wait, is that going to be
the Tweaking Ricans? Nigga, it's no. I mean, I haven't thought of a label name. No, I mean it'd be I don't know.
FNR, son.
Fresh Snipes or something. I don't know.
He said Fresh Snipes. But so that's pretty much a wrap for this. I mean, I think we got some strong top 5. So
you already know.
We definitely in the future, in the next 5 years, we'll start start making record labels and stuff.
We told y'all. So we tried to tell y'all first who's going to be on our ship. So let's say we didn't warn y'all.
But thanks to my man Snipe for being here.
You already know. In the flesh.
Helping me with this video. But until next time. By the way, just update. I haven't dropped in a week and a half. I have this like ear thing. It's like an ear infection, and like even right now, I can barely hear out like my right side of my ear. So like that's been definitely taking me out, and like it's like my jaw's been killing me. So like I'm down.
Down the whole medical sheet, bro. You want to look at your
Listen,
file?
listen. I got a whole prescription.
Look
Like,
at your file.
nah, bro, rap. I got a whole prescription now. So like I've been down and out, but I'm definitely trying to be more consistent. Like this, I'm still new to this one type thing, so I'm trying to be more consistent, trying to get the ball rolling. I'm gonna get on it though. I'll make it better. Make it better. But until next time,
All that.